Hello everyone, welcome back. Hope you're doing well. In today's video, we are going to fix this PlayStation 4 Slim, which has an issue with the optical drive.
For your Xbox and PlayStation repairs, visit consoletherapy.com.
So, the problem with the optical drive is it's completely dead. It doesn't take any discs whatsoever. So if we just quickly connect up the power, let's just get it powered on. And then what's happening is when you're putting in the discs in, it doesn't actually take the disc at all. Now that could be a number of issues. It could be a fuse which is gone on the motherboard. It could be actual issue with the drive mechanism itself. So we can take it apart and have a look. All right, see if you see what I mean. Doesn't do anything, all right? Just will not take the disc. No matter how hard you force it, it's not going to take the disc in. So let's take it apart and we will see what's going on. You've seen lots of videos taking apart PlayStations before, so I'll probably skip forward through the dismantling of the PS4 Slim, but let's get into it. Right, so there we are with the casing removed. So what I'm going to do is just check the fuses first of all on the motherboard. On this side there's a couple of fuses which drive and power some of the functionality of the optical drive just down here. So let's quickly pop our meter into continuity mode and get that up on the screen. There we go. Let's get our leads. There's one fuse just down here, one small one, that's F6001. That fuse is good. And the other fuses are on the other side of the motherboard. Right, so let's quickly pop out the motherboard. I need to just pop out the power supply first of all. Let's quickly remove the power supply. Flip the console back round, let's move the heatsink bracket. Like so. Just lift up the motherboard gently and then you can disconnect the power cable here. So, and then out comes the motherboard. Need to disconnect the Wi-Fi connectors from there. And then we have, let's move that out of the way, our motherboard. Right, so on this side of the motherboard, there's quite a few fuses that we're going to go through and check. So let's get under the microscope and I can show you where the fuses are. Right, so here we are underneath the microscope. Right, so at the top here is the HDMI ports. Right, at the back of the board, here's the APU just there, and then to the left of the board over here is all the circuitry for the optical drive. Right, so here's the Renesas IC, which is actually paired to the motherboard. And if we have a look, there's some more fuses, right? So at the top there's F5103. A little bit further down, we've got F6201 and F6202. So what we need to do is just check those fuses, right? So let's go back up to the top. Let's get our leads. We're still in continuity mode, and we'll first of all check F5103. That's good. We'll move down a little bit and just check F6201, which is this fuse just here. That's good. F6202, which is this fuse here. Oh, there you go. That one's bad. All right, so that fuse is blown. So that's pretty much, you know, what's obviously causing our fault for the drive not having any power. Now, I suppose the question is kind of, why has that fuse blown, right? So just replacing the fuse, we might still blow the fuse straight away again when we power it back up. From experience, when F6202 blows, it's because a game disk has been kind of shoved into the optical drive, and the motors have kind of pulled a little bit too much power, right? I always got stuck, or someone's trying to yank the games disk out of the optical drive too quickly, and there's kind of been a mechanical issue with the actual optical drive. So what we're going to do is we'll just check over the optical drive. We'll take that to bits just to make sure that is working. But first of all, let's get F6202 replaced. Right, so I'm going to come in with a little bit of flux just to help it come off the board. I'm actually going to spin the board around a little bit just so it's easier to pick up the fuse with the tweezers. And then we are going to come in with some hot air to remove the fuse. Right, with that removed, we're going to come in with our replacement fuse. I've got one from a donor board. First of all, what we're going to do is just make sure these pads are nice and tidy. Put a bit of leaded solder on them as well. Just pop a nice bit of leaded solder on there. And then grab our replacement fuse. I'm just going to put a blob of solder on there just to hold it in place very roughly as we come in with our heat gun. And then warm up the whole area so the fuse is properly soldered on. Clean up the area. Make sure we're nice and clean. Get rid of all that excess flux. Come in with our probes and check the fuse. Okay, we're good. Right, now let's get the optical drive out and have a look at that. Right, so let's have a good look at the optical drive. All right, see if there's anything wrong with it mechanically, why it would have blown that fuse. That looks okay, everything looks connected correctly. Let's lift that off. Let's just check the motor mechanism, being careful of the laser. That looks like it's running free. These switches look good. What we will do though while we're here is let's just give it a quick service. Right, let's take these rollers out. Like so, pop them off or give them a good clean with some IPA. They do look a bit dirty. Give everything a good clean. Let's just give everything a good clean up. All right. Just with some IPA, just very gently giving the laser a bit of a clean. Cleaning all these dirts from in here. Now looking at the actual mechanism, it does look okay. So I'm going to get this put back together again. and then I think we should give everything a good test. Right, there we are, all back together. Let's just give it some power. Let's turn the console on, which is coming on now. Let's see if it accepts the disk. Yes, it does. Brilliant. So there you go. Real quick video just to show you one method of repairing a PS4 Slim when the disk does not get accepted into the optical drive. On this occasion, it was a blown fuse. That fuse had probably been blown because of something wrong with the mechanism of the optical drive, which caused the fuse to blow. There are other fuses on the motherboard which also can blow as well, but luckily this time it wasn't the Renesas IC, it was just a blown fuse. So hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please consider giving us a thumbs up. It really does help us out, and it tells YouTube's algorithm that this is a good video and it will share it with others, which does really help us out. Thanks very much for the view, really do appreciate it. We'll be back next Sunday with another new video. Please take care of yourselves. See you all again soon.